It's your boy Matt, and we're back with another video. I'm currently in my car, and I've been doing fairly okay with the videos lately, with all the workout and stuff like that. I'm just gonna work out today too. It's push day. It's gonna be a late night workout, which I'm not. I enjoy working out in the morning, but I'm currently on a road trip. I have my car and my trailer. I'm by myself. Minnie is currently studying for an exam that she has to take. She works two-part jobs and she studies. So I'm really proud of her and want to make sure that she does everything she can. I'm gonna go and pick up a drift car. It's an E36 project. It's not a car that I'm gonna drive. It's a car that I'm basically gonna take apart for scraps and sell for parts, to make the money back that I've invested in it, and then I'm gonna be able to have some parts left still laying around. And that's basically how I do. And I've been thinking that when you're buying and selling and trading and keeping parts, I've never really had like a lot of money on hand because I'm very good at spending or investing my money in things. I'm not that good with stocks, but I understand car parts and stuff like that, so that's what I've been doing. And so what I did the other day was I made an Excel sheet, and I basically just put up everything there in a list that I could think of on the top of my head that I know that I have. And I want to see how much would I get if I sold all of this. And the amount surprised me that I've been able to build up, during my free time and stuff like that, doing things I enjoy. Like, it's not that much compared to like if you have like a job and you're able to live very cheaply, but I'm a student and all that stuff. So, and I've been able to have fun at the same time. But I was pretty shocked with the amount that I've been able to collect over the years. And so I thought, you know what, I haven't really done the videos that I wanted to do when I started my civilian engineering studies. The more I studied the civilian engineering, the less it means. I don't know, maybe I just need to change my direction, of course, or I maybe just need to take a break, let the master wait for a year, go out and work and see how it is. But anyways, I thought that what, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, to either make money to do fun things with cars, or just how I make it, how do I fund my interests while being a student and stuff like that. And so that's what we're going to do. We're gonna go in the car. We're gonna go pick up this E36 project. It's a sedan. It has M50B25 engine. Supposedly it's a good condition, so I'm trusting the guy. He said he's done some testing and stuff like that. He in the pictures he sent me, he's doing like these small details which shows you that he actually knows something about cars, like taping the manifolds and the turbos to make sure that there's no dirt in them and stuff like that. So that's gonna be interesting. I've been driving for about 2 hours now. I left later than I wanted to because yesterday I went with my dad to pick up a car from him, and we left at 6 a.m. and we got back at like 12 p.m. So what's that? That's like 12 hours at 6, and then so 18 hours in the car. Wait, seriously? Holy shit. Yeah. Anyways, so I had to sleep out, left a bit later. So now I go home, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna basically just read a book. So I've been doing a lot of workout blogs lately, and I'm just gonna incorporate everything. We'll see wherever it lands. This is what I do. This is my life. This is what I feel I need to do in able to feel like a peace with myself again. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm basically gonna show you this is my setup, by the way. I have brought some food here. I have like a protein shake, have a couple of protein bars, I have milk, so I'm able to count my calories. I have some water here. I have my bag with my laptop in case I want to do something with it. I have some tools in the back, so I'm just gonna go on the side here with the car, like park on the outside of this parking place. And once I've done that, then I'm going to just keep on driving. We'll see if I can just tape up the camera or make it mount it somewhere, because I cannot film while I drive. But basically, yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna go there. I don't think I'm gonna film like loading the car, because I don't feel comfortable like bringing other people into my videos. Maybe they don't feel comfortable and stuff like that. So I just want to get it done. I'll just start driving, maybe park somewhere on the way back and go over the car and stuff like that. Hopefully he will include as many parts as possible in the project, because that's going to be, I mean, either more parts for me for a car, which means I'm going to be able to save money when buying parts, or I'm going to be able to sell it, which means more money for me. And this is basically how it goes. And a lot of things has happened in my life, and I have about 15 vlogs to put out before I can put up this one. So there's going to be a lot of things to talk about. So there's going to be a lot of content, you know, in the coming future. I feel somewhat positive about the future again. You know, I've been lost for many years, but that's going to be a topic for another day. That's basically it. Let's go take a piss and let's keep on going on the road. All right, time to check out the car, guys. First of all, some parts. Differential there. In the back, in the trunk here, I have 2 Sparco seats. They're old and used. Maybe I can use them again. Maybe I'll just sell them. The gearbox, the starter. So here we have the car, you know, in full. And this is a Felony Forum kit. Maybe it's not the best fitment, but whatever. Like when you do these things, you know, it's like nothing is really bolt on, but you're supposed to be able to use this one to push it out a bit more, and you can remove the inner fender and stuff like that. So, but no, that will be fine. You see this one here, so that one is okay. There's a cage in this chassis, but I don't trust it because I didn't build it, or none of my friends that I trust built it. But you have here the front fender, the rear fender, steering wheel, and the handbrake, and so that's good. Here you have in the rear, you have a pretty well maintained rear subframe. I mean, it's coated color, it's detailed coilovers, and there's only one mistake I made with this tray, but you know what, I'm gonna let go of it. Fuck it. I needed this trip anyways. Basically in the ad it said there was BC Racing coilovers, and when I check in the rear it says D2, and I'm stupid and I'm very naive, so I think, oh, then it's just D2. That guy doesn't know. D2 BC Racing, same thing. But when you look at the front coilovers, you can see it's like TA Technics or some cheap fucking shit. So the guy screwed me over on the front coilovers. He said he didn't know about it. I say, well, if I would have known that, you know, it was these coilovers, then I would have probably offered you a little bit less money. So if you want to make right by yourself, you can like send me back like $200 or something like that to cover up for costs or whatever. I wouldn't maybe have, you know, gone down because of it if I knew it was not BC Racing coilovers, but the guy, he was firm that he would still have wanted the same money for the car, which he would. I don't know. I mean, supposedly, I basically paid for the clutch and the turbo manifold only. So that's that. I think I'm gonna take it really carefully when I drive home, because there's only the engine, you know, in the car, and you know. There's original stock engine mounts, which basically make the engine move a little bit front and back. So I don't want to, you know, destroy it. But you have a turbo manifold. Turbo manifold is custom made by PPF, which is a great company here. The clutch is from PPF. The engine, one set of engine mounts from PPF, and then the turbo. So I mean, and there's E46 front arms and the adapters, and so I mean it's a good project. There's some parts to it. It's not as great as I wanted to. The guy didn't want to make right for himself, but it was actually my mistake because I'm just so tired. Yesterday I drove for 18 hours. I went home, I slept a little bit. You know, now I'm gonna go home, gym, and study. So either I have to pay a little bit more to have a project car, or I will get less profit. Either way, there's not gonna be money loss either way. This one is that good thing I noticed this one, so I'm gonna retie that one. See, that's a lot better. So I'm gonna drive for a little bit. I'm gonna see how the engine moves, and then we'll see if we have to do something about it. But I think I'm just gonna put some weight in the front, like tie it down, And if I can do that, then, you know, we'll be fine. Let's just go. Let's go home, guys. This is still a win for me, so doesn't matter. Right, so I got it to work. I remember that, you know, I can't hold the camera because the law says you can't hold the camera, bro. But you know what? I remembered I have my headset mount, or my headband mount, or my head mount, or my forehead, whatever it's called, for my GoPro. So I thought, let's just mount this and get it going. Let's talk about this. Driving the trailer, keeping track, you know, and using the cruise control. And as you can see, it says 85 on the speedometer, the cruise control, and it says 80 here. And by Swedish law, you're not allowed to go higher than 80 kilometers per hour with trailer. Well, the thing is this: with these cars, and I have it on the GPS here, I'm actually still going like 79, so I'm still like below the speed limit. The cars are gonna show that you're going faster than you actually are going, just to give you some margin, you know, which is logical. But I understand the system, so you can't blame me, man. But bro, if there's a system, why you try and play it? Bro, I'm just going the legal speed limit, right? Anyways, let's talk about this. The car was pretty much how I expected it to be. Some things were better than I expected. The rear wagon, or the rear subframe, was in, you know, it was painted, and it was in better condition than I thought it was. The engine manifold and everything looked great. I've tightened down the hood now so you can't see it. I have taken a look at some of the things, you know, but the steering angle kit seems to be the brand it says it is. He said it was, and so on. It was just the front, the front suspension that was just some cheap crap kind, and so on. So let's see if this speed camera is going to give me a ticket. Am I nervous? A little bit, but let's see. Okay, since I'm rolling, but yeah, I went over 80 there, and it didn't blink. And in Sweden, when you get caught, the camera will blink. So I don't think the guy meant to screw me over. He just did not, you know. He hadn't just checked it himself, you know. So and he has received on the things he's bought, which he's sending me. It would be so ironic, like if he like didn't end up sending me the things, and, you know, it turns out it's just a bad clutch, you know. But the thing is this, that when I'm getting involved with drifting, you know, I'm getting to know a lot of people, and you're getting to know a lot of people, you know, that stays around. And there's other people within motorsports. If they do these kind of things, it's going to limit their freedom around these other people that you make contact with. So let's say this guy just screwed me over for fun and all that stuff. Then in some way it's gonna punish him in the long run. Obviously, I'm not gonna go there and like hit him and stuff like that. That's the violence is not the answer. But there are other ways that you are going to have to pay for it with reputation and stuff like that. Maybe you don't get to go to certain shows which people want to go to, but, you know, they're held private and stuff like that, and such things. He says he was working as a consultant. It would not be difficult for me to find, you know, the company that he's being a consultant for, and that could be like huge consequences for him. Obviously, I'm not going to do that now, but we'll see when I get the receipts for the car parts. The turbo was taped, so, you know, I couldn't check it. I'm going to check it whenever I've taken out the turbo from the engine bay. So right now I'm just gonna let the engine sit in the engine bay, and tomorrow I'm gonna lift it out. So it's probably gonna be in tomorrow's video. I'm gotta put it in the garage, and, you know, then you can open it up and see which condition, you know, everything is in. Hopefully, you know, the things are in decent condition. I think it is. All right, so I made it home, and I'm not gonna be going to the gym today, so that's gonna be tomorrow's video. But this is how it looks inside. Sports steering wheel, e-brake. The cage here, I don't know who made it, so I don't trust it. But yeah, I fell on the form, bought a kit, which I like. So I'm gonna keep that because I want to have an E36. This is for the windshield washer thingies. But I would like to have an E36 sedan sometime. I pretty much have whatever this car doesn't have to make a turbo engine. You can see here M50B25 Vanos. The intake is in the car. I didn't take it out yet. Back there's a clutch, single mass flywheel. The clutch is, I don't know, like $1,000 or something like that. So yeah, big pins and stuff like that. So all in all, I would say this car is a pretty decent purchase. It's a shame that the guy didn't make right for himself, but you know, everyone is different, and maybe he'll come around, who knows. But if you're facing the same situation that he was in, come on man, just take the loss. Just take, like, if you make someone drive like 4 hours and they buy something from you, and it turns out that you have misled them, man, just make it up to them somehow, you know. Don't be a douche. That guy was kind of a douche, but that's gonna pay off, you know, eventually. So now I'm not gonna rant about it anymore. If I'm tired, I'm gonna eat strawberries with Meanie, which is more important. So yeah, oh, I think this is nice, both kids. And also the subframe is completely sanded down and painted. That's also, but yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this little talk, this little experience. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.